All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Huh. You know what? This is too far. Welcome, brethren. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I think it's a little bit too high. Shalom, brethren. Let us settle down. Hydrate the temple with the Holy Spirit. Mhm. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom. I don't want to. Let me see. Yes, this should be good. Boy, I gotta clean this thing again. Oh boy. Oh good God, I forgot my other phone. Oh man, my other phone is somewhere around here. I can't find it. If that phone start ringing, I won't find it. I think I put it somewhere. Is it in my pocket? No, it's not. I think I let it's under. Give me a second. Oh, oh boy. I think I left the phone somewhere. All right, give me a second. There you go. There you go. Should be good. Shalom. Let us settle down, brethren. We are about to going in. Come on. We have a couple things. We have a couple of things to discuss tonight. And some of those things will involve what happened over there in that place. That place called, give me a second. There we go. Let us settle down, brethren. Let us settle down. And we're about to discuss a couple of the things that happened. This morning, you know, those people, all right, there you go. There you go. I think we're good. Gonna plug the phone is just in case we forgot phone calls. Yes, sir. This morning we woke up to some wonderful news, and I don't care what people are saying, man. I don't care um if it's false flag. You know how the Gentiles operated, And we know they are going at each other's throat, you know. All right, shalom, brother Peter. Shalom, Juicy. Shalom, Brenda. Yeah, sometime I have to fight with this thing, and I'm about to. Let me see, what am I doing here? Oh no, I'm supposed to have that email over there. Hmm. Okay, give me a second, brethren. Okay, all right. Thank you. Yes, let us settle down. We have a lot to discuss. Welcome, brothers and sisters. It is good for us to being together. For being together, it is good for us to sit and cry upon the Most High, and it's good for us to give Him all glory, all praises, and all credits. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. So, we are doing everything in our power, brethren, to make sure that we pray and we cry unto him. We can see the Father's moving. We can see his heavenly hand is stretched upon the Gentiles. We can see everything that is going on, brothers. We can see everything. So we understand what's happening and we understand what's going to happen. A lot of those people do not, okay? They do not understand what's going on. They do not understand what will go on, and they are blaming everything on the elite and stuff like that, and things and all that nonsense going on. They don't know that. So we just again, they drink the cup of dregs, the cup of confusion. We just leave them alone. We just leave them having their own delusional thoughts, their own things like that. So before we begin, I want to straighten up certain things that I received couple emails about people being blacked. It happened all the time, Bridget. It happened all the time. If you're blocked, all you have to do is send me an email. Sometimes somebody might block you by accident. Sometimes YouTube can block you. Sometimes, like I told people, if you keep posting uh link without anything on the comment board, the computer, the AI will pick you up as if you are something. They'll pick you up if you're like a spam. That's why they will pick you up. That's why we have to continue to, if you're black, you just call, you just send an email and say, hey man, I'm black, please unblack me. Something happened. Somebody blacked me by accident. All right. And I will unblock you. If it's possible. Sometime, brethren, I cannot see anything. I cannot see your name in the blacklist. I can't see anything. Okay. So when somebody in the chart go black you, I can probably see the name, but when YouTube black you, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. So that's why I'm telling the people, if you're black, please let us know. And then again, please don't post your personal information under the comment board. Many people are watching, thousands upon thousands, so you never know. So yeah, you won't do, please don't do that. Okay, so we do this, brothers, because there are so many troll. People don't realize that. Okay, there are so many troll that come up on your channels. Though their goal is not to do anything. Their goal is to distract you. Their goal is to ask you about things that has nothing to do with what you're talking, things that has nothing to do with the Mosai. Okay, so that's why you have to get people there to take those people out, because sometime they will come and they will try to distract you. So that's why we have moderators to do this. Okay, it's nothing personal. It's just that's what it is. All right, brothers, thank you for doing that. Yeah, I believe we have a fair amount of people with us here. Isaiah 60, verse 20, brothers. Okay, we may be a small nation, but we are a great nation. We are a strong nation. Okay, one of us is 1,000, and our day, Father, will hasten. Thank you for being here with us. If this is your first time being here, let us know so we can give you a proper welcome. Otherwise, give me a second, man. I'm gonna have to close all those things. I got a bunch of things open here. Yeah, they just give me a second. One, see this one. Then wanna go that one. Okay, this one, that one. Oh, there we go. Yes. So thank you for being here, brothers and sisters. We're about to begin. We're about to talk about certain things. We talk about this almost every night, Father's will and woe to Christmas. Okay. We fasted against Christmas. Like I said, our rule here, brethren, we fear the most side, the most we only feel the Mosai. The rest we don't care. Whatever explosion that happened there, we give the Mosai full credit. Okay, no credit go to man here. We only give the Mosai all praises and all credit. All right. And again, brethren, if you have something to say, we said this last night. If you have certain things that you want the family to know, if you have certain lesson you want to teach the family, you have something in your heart that you know for a fact that it's true, and then the Holy Spirit put it upon you. You got a YouTube channel, brother. Make it, put it out there. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to be that good about it. Make sure the Most High, anointed you, and then you put it out there for the people to see. And then you never know who you going to talk to, who you're going to run to. Okay, brothers. Okay, so understand that. All right, understand that because the Most High, uh, a few of us cannot do this job. Okay, two, three, four, five, six people can't do this job. Go ahead and see what the Most High put in your heart. Go ahead and do what you can do, brethren. Okay, and remember this: don't be jealous. Okay, don't have an attention whore and all that mindset. Don't be trying to doing this because, oh, I want to be hey guys, YouTube being and all that nonsense influencer, and so it won't work. It will not work. If you have to do this, all your heart have to be on this. If you think you're gonna come with the most doing the most size work, and then you're gonna do it to look for popularity, looking for shout outs, and looking for people to praise you and give you praise. Oh, this brother come with this book, he's so smart. That sister come with this dream, she's so smart. It ain't gonna work like this. So this is a word of advice, okay? Because I've been receiving too many emails. People like they felt like they are not part of the nation. They feel useless. Okay, I'm assuming everybody watching here got a phone. If you have a phone, you want to be useful, take a book, any book, start filming holding your phone horizontally. Okay, you can do it. Pray, fast, ask the Most High, and then go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Okay. Don't listen to anybody. Go out there and do the most size work. You're not doing the work for anybody. I'm not doing this for anybody to please anyone. I'm doing this for my Father, for the glory of my Father. Go watch the first video, okay, that I made. I say that I'm going to do this for the glory of my Father. Okay, I am not doing this for people and things like that to entertain you or to be your friend or to no. This is not what that is. Okay, all right. So understand that. Okay, brothers. Thank you for being here. Now the subject for today, brothers, is the Father's will and woe to Christmas. We already give woe to Christmas Eve, and that horse is dead. And then we have to, well, sometime we're gonna have to beat that dead horse. Just wanna know, Big Levi, do you know any establishment or plan for One Nation, One Power, Goshen Zion here in Florida? No, brother or sister, I do not know none of that. You may have to contact brother Ayel for that, because I have no idea if they have this. Okay. All right. So you may want to contact them because, like I said, I don't know anything about this. All right. Yeah. Go to their website and then check with them. Check what they have. I'm not quite sure if they have anything here. They may have something I don't know about. Please check. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Now, brothers, we wake up this morning to some wonderful news. We find out some wonderful stuff happened this morning. Then again, I don't deal with conspiracy theories. What you see happen, it wasn't CGI. It wasn't. Let's see how they say this thing again. It wasn't some type of fake thing that happened. It wasn't like everything was set up and things like that, and things like that. So give me a second. What are your plans at Big Levi for being with other brothers and sisters such as Zion? Well, I have no plan. Like I told many people, I respond upon the command of the Father. I can only do things if my Father ordained me to do it. I have so many plans, so to speak, but I don't go ahead and then jump ahead of my Father and then take things into my own hand. And I keep telling people, if I do this, man, things are gonna go bad. Okay, I work with all my brothers and sisters. I don't have any problem with it. There's a camp. Yeah, there's a camp that is like a mile next to me. It's called it's called Light of Zion. Okay, LOZ. Okay, there's a camp there. They're filled with Levites and other nation. And we just good. We just good. I'm good with those camp. They go around, they yell at people. They do the usual camp thing. Okay, sometimes I watch the video, and I don't I never had anybody I never had a problem working with. I work with everybody. I took whatever they have. If I have to swagger jack them, I do that. I take the meat and leave the bone. But when it comes to me planning things for the nation, I do not have that type of power. I do not have this type of power, or like just go ahead and say, I'm gonna do this for the nation, I'm gonna do that. And I know I can't. I walk upon command. I walk when the most I go sit, boo boo, sit. I sit. I attack, I attack. That's why I only do lesson when the most I tell me to do it. Like Psalm 85, I have Psalm 85 to do a lesson in that. I already prepared the lesson for months now, but I can't do it yet because it's not the time. Okay, that's why I do this every night so I can get things out because we told each other stories. We could sometimes we bring some verse. People go check things and then they double check things. I believe everybody here know what's going on. Everybody, when you turn on the news, you like, holy mother of God. You watch everything that's going on. You see it. It's a fact. It's not something you making up. It's not something that you see you making up. You saw what's going on. Okay, you saw what's going on. Okay, so I have no problem working with any brothers. Okay, it's just like I don't jump. I don't call my stuff lesson. I call, excuse me, I call them message. If I have a message from my brothers, I will just pull it out and give them the message. I don't really do lesson because when you do lesson, you're like a teacher, and then people will want you to explain things to them and stuff. If I have a message, I don't have to explain the message to you. I just give it to you. Okay, Father said, my message. Father said, the covenant has been restored. He has his face turned upon you. Fear him. There is no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble and the Gentiles' tribulation. Worship, fear him, give him all praises and all credit. That's it. That's my message. That's my message. I'm out of here. Okay. Yeah, that's there are so many things. Yeah, when you're doing a lesson, people will say, okay, well, this brother here over there says something, and then I think like you wrong because that brother over there says something. And then this person like, oh, I'm disappointed in you, Big Levi. I never thought you got a foul mouth. I never thought you like to curse. And you think you better than us for doing this. Are you serious? You think I'm doing this for you? Don't come upon my loin. It's two things you don't need to do. Don't come upon my loin and don't tell me how to do the Mosai job. Don't come over there and then try to somewhat turn police me, telling me this is what you doing this wrong. Who the hell are you? You don't know me. You don't know me, man. The Mosai is sending me straight. If I have to run into a brick wall and hit my head and die, so be it. Selah. I don't take orders from anybody except the Mosai. Understand this, brethren. Understand when you have something you have to explain and tell people. Our people have this. They have this mindset that they're gonna sit there, wait when you make a mistake. They don't watch it. They're watching your flaws. They're watching and wait for your flaw. Once you do something wrong, oh my God, I never thought you would do this, Big Levi. I trusted you and stuff. And I keep telling people, don't be trusting me, man. I'm the one guy you trust. You go ahead, trust the devil. Don't trust me, man. You have a better chance of trusting Satan than trusting me. Don't be trusting me. Don't be having your faith upon me, man. I told you already, I'm not doing this for people. I'm doing this for Father. I'm doing this for what Father has for me. I'm doing this for the nation. I'm not doing this personally for you to please you and then show you. Look, listen, we all learn something somewhere. Somebody learned something and then they come here, it's completely the opposite. I'm pretty sure everybody learned about Jacob's trouble. And you still got people coming, brothers. You still will have people coming and telling you, show me where all those deaths happened to Jacob. Show me where all those deaths happened. Where did Jacob's trouble happen? And then when you give that person a video, nope, you have to show me in the scripture. You like, yo, listen, man, it's all in the scripture. Show me where I should call the earthly mother. Listen, I'm not telling you to call her an earthly mother or whatever the hell you want to call her. I'm simply calling her like that. If you want to call her like this, okay, that's good. You know, that things like that happen, man. Show me this, show me that. I know this is Jacob's trouble gonna happen. It's scriptural and stuff. Yes, it happened in the past. Haven't we went through enough, brethren? Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently we have more people all wanted to know about Jacob's trouble. Like, yo, you're teaching lies, you this, you that, and stuff. I'm like, yo, man, you got a window out of your house, open it and jump out, because I don't care what you're thinking, man. Yeah, so that's you have to always have to keep clarifying things, and I keep telling people this is the Father's will. No matter what you want to do, Bridget, no matter what you want to say, this is the Father's will. In His will be done. Selah. So be it. We said this from the beginning. Those people want Jacob's trouble so bad. They want to see you so wrong. Man, I can't wait to that brother to fall. Look, if something happened here, brothers, we all human being, we all make mistake. We all at some point come under the temptation of the devil, whether you know it or not. Something might happen in the future. I got involved with something. Maybe I did something wrong and then I end up in the wrong side. I believe something happened to way back when I used to watch the camp. Something happened to Brother Zabak. And then the same people that was with him in the street yelling at people praises and then teaching with him, those were the same guy that turned on him first. Something happened, those guys turned, he wasn't no one, and since the guys turned on him and said, man, I knew he was evil, man. I know that guy was wicked and stuff like that and stuff. That guy is a soldier fighting alongside with you. He made one mistake and then they tear the brother apart. Yeah. So people will do that, brethren. They will wait until they watch everything you do. Oh, you make a lot of video about what they call this again. Please don't okay, all right, whatever that person is, I know what she's doing. So a lot of these things happen those people are waiting. They're like, yo, man, you do great videos and stuff. Wait until you do something they don't like. Oh, they'll come at you, man. Oh, brother Big Levi, I didn't know this and stuff. I know you were wicked. They'll make their little sneaky videos and then say things like that and stuff. Okay. So that's why I don't like to do lesson. I just do message. When the brother said they have something, they need more clarity, I bring more clarity, more information. I pray upon the Most High to send me the Holy Spirit, and then she say, "Go to page this, go to that, go to this." I do this, and one thing that I despise. One thing that I despise, brethren, is people coming over there and telling me, okay, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. Who the hell are you, man? Make your own channels. Oh, you didn't give me shout outs, man. I give you this book. Who the hell are you people? I'm not doing this for you, man. Understand that this is the Father's will. So to finish that answer for whoever wanted to know if I work with people, yes, I work with people, man. I love working with people. I have no problem with anybody. I work with Jews and Gentiles. Some Gentiles call me, they have a question about something. I just tell them, we're good to go, man. Because tell you the truth, brethren, I don't know who's who. All those comments in the board, I don't know who's a Gentiles, who's a Jew. You may tell me, hey, I'm a Jew, hey, I'm a Gentiles, but I don't know. I don't know. But I despise when people calling me and telling me like, yo, you're doing this wrong and stuff, and you should not doing this and things. The person not even in telling you, can you explain to me what that mean? Because I'm very confused. And then I will explain. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. That's the same thing when we come up with the message about the menhir and the dormant. When I post the video and somebody will calling me and tell me to pull the video down, I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is the Most High, man. You will not censor the Most High. Now the beloved brother Abdullah Sir saw the video. He sent me a message, say, yo, I stay very close to this thing. I'm gonna go there. I'm like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Do this. Now the brother went over there and taught shit and went other places and bring the nation more meat. If I did pull that video down because you told me to do so, we wouldn't even got this message. And I would be that coward who tells you, oh, yeah, I knew about this. I just simply didn't want to say anything like that, stuff. There's a bunch of people that's all listening and watching. They got a basket of rotten tomatoes, and they're waiting for your performance to fail, and they start throwing rotten tomato at you. They are waiting for that. That's all they are waiting, brethren. That's all. That's all. You got. I didn't even want to go into this. It's not me. It's not only me. The same thing go to brother Big Judah, Eldeayo, Sabah, all the brothers. Some people get mad at them, they come up to me. Some people are mad at me, they go to them. Okay, you won't believe how many people are mad at some camp, and then they're like, yo, I'm mad at this camp and stuff like that. And then this is what happened. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Yeah, expecting that, brethren. Remember, you're not doing man's wills. You're doing Father's will. And no matter what it is, his will be done. No matter what it is, it will. Because he's the top of the top. It's top of the top. That's why I don't like to get involved in group and then doing things and stuff like that, because it will get bad. It will get sour. Some people you really never know their heart. That's why they keep the heart covered. Okay. Okay, people they cover their hearts. Okay. All right, brothers. Since we're done with that, we're about to discuss what happened this morning. All right, everybody woke up this morning and then they knew something was wrong. Their phone, when they checked the notification, certain things and stuff like that. They find out something happened in Nashville, and I will avoid trying to say anything that happened to that, because you know how YouTube does, and some of those scumbag are in the background here watching. Wait until you see something, and wait until you say something, and then they will report you. Something happened this morning, brethren, and the barrier was all over. Now, then again, we do not care if it was staged, if it was real, if it was. Look, I see people. I went to Dabu 7 comment post about this thing, and yo, you won't believe. Like, yo, okay, I know what they are doing. They are coming after people living in RVs now. Oh, you can't live in RVs. The elite gonna come after you because you live in a RV. They're gonna take your gun from the RVs. Huh? They're gonna take your gun from the RVs. Okay, this is about gun control. The elite are doing this, to get people out of the city. First, the same elite, they were burning people out of the wildfires in California to shove them into smart cities. Now those same elite are burning the cities down so they can send them back to the wildfire, the forest, the mountains, the jungle they were. Crazy, brothers. But understand this, they drank the cup of sorrow. Yeah, RV conspiracy. Oh man, they are after our RVs. Go read the comments, brethren. Go read the comments. Oh, they after our RVs. The people that some dude like, hey man, if somebody come near my RV, I'm gonna shoot it. Oh, something going on here. Okay, why there was that? Why they warned people about the attack that there was going on and stuff like that? Why they want this? Why they want that? Okay, who cares? What you saw really did happen. And I know, brethren, a lot of our people will take this and say it did really happen. What you saw was kind of CGI. It was like all computerized. It was everybody was actors. And that guy was screaming for help, help. They were all actors, and the police and the guy, everything was staged and fake and stuff, just like the coronavirus. Okay, is that what you want to do? Or did you know at that same in the same day, brethren, there's at least 3 or 4 more explosive that happened. One happened in Ontario, Canada, a complex, one of those industrial complex thing happened over there. Okay, and two other houses. I posted the videos. 2 other houses got explosion and explode. What's going on lately, man? Why are why are we what's going on? Why do we witness so many explosions? Yeah, I think it was in Cincinnati. I'm not quite sure. So what's going on, man? People are like asking, okay, look, the governor, the mayor of New York, the mayor De Blasio, he put what they call this thing again out there. He put a memo or public announcement that he is going to have those what they call this thing again, the speeding cameras. He's going to have the speeding cameras working again because too many accident. And then when the people say, okay, why those accidents happen? You say, okay, yeah, well, they happen because there's few cars in the street. What? They happen because the street is open wide and people are speeding and stuff. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If this was the case, rural area would have been top number one with accident, car accident, hit and runs. It seems, brothers, when those people hit another, it's not fender bender, brothers. You don't see any skid mark, any tires mark. You know when somebody sees something, they probably were driving straight at regular speed, and somebody run a red light, then they brake, and then they try to avoid the accident. You don't see none of that, brothers. All you see is you see the car hit another car, split it in half. A car just hit that person. That person's shoe flew off. Money that person have in their pocket flew off. Yes. It's crazy. It's just like, yo, this person didn't do any attempt. And a lot of subscribers will start saying, Brother Levi, do you believe that the ley line rendering them invisible? Probably the ley line made them invisible. Yeah, maybe the ley line are causing people not to see what's in front of them or cause them to go crazy while they are driving. That is a big potential. That is a big potential because you, brothers, you don't see when the accident happened. It's like the person don't even realize she or he hit somebody. They just keep going. They just keep going. Let me see. I think I'll receive an email here. Give me a second. All right then. There we go. I got this. I was just checking some emails. Give me a second again. Checking something right here. Some emails. Brothers, please tell me, what do you think? Uh-oh. What do you think? What happened? There we go. Yes. When you watch those things, you start questioning. You're like, okay, it seems this person didn't make any excuse, didn't any effort to avoid this crash. It's happening like every single places. You're like, wait a minute. Certain footage that I saw, brothers. Oh, well, the weather, brother Daniel, the weather is many things. The weather can be rain, it can be snow. I know snow is winter is Sataniel. Okay, Sataniel or Sataniel is winter. Okay, so winter weather could be the wind, YAHAWAH, could be fire, could be the sun. The sun is part of the weather. Okay, the sun. It could be one angel does not control the whole weather. It depends. The snow is Sataniel, and then a lot of things. Well, I'm not saying it, brothers. If you say they fall asleep, uh, uh um no, it's not Saturnalia. It's Satana, not Satan, but Satanalia. Yeah, Satanalia with th, with Sath. I don't know if I get that right. It's in the book of Archie. You know, yeah, the angels work together. That's why when the brother did that thing, the angel of the ocean took him and smashed him upon the angel of the rock and killed him. So the angel of the ocean and Ebedel killed this guy because somewhat he was wicked. Okay, somebody said maybe those people fall asleep. Listen, there is a person that make a good comment, and that person said, "Who on earth take the wrong way at 2:30 a.m. and hit a car head on?" Look, Brethren, if you are driving, you're going north, and you see a car at 2 a.m., a light coming at you at 2 a.m., that you will swerve somewhere. You will try to avoid it. If you wait until this car hits you, that means most likely you didn't see this car. It happened to me all the time. It happened to me when I'm driving, and then when I'm driving, I was driving going to the airport one time, and then there was a dude that coming in my lane. He was supposed to take the lane to go north, and then he took the south lane. He was coming, and I see him a mile away. So I was like, He saw me. He pulled over and turned the car over. for you to not seeing this car coming at you, it would take a lot, brothers. It would take a lot. Even if that person merge, if that person have to merge in that freeway, that person have to merge with astonishing speed. All right, let me see if I can get the book with the angels. Give me a second, brothers. I believe I have it here. All right. The book that have all the angels is the book of Archie, first Archie and second Archie. Again, brothers and sisters, before you read this book, you have to read the preface. Okay, okay. The book you have to read the preface because those book, brothers, you have to understand. You have to read them with the spiritual mind. You can't take everything in this book and say, "Oh, it's all true. It's all happened." The reason why I love these books, they give you name that you when you call the angels by those names, people get confused. You see, if you are praying something, you call an angels or angel like Raphael or Michael. People think like you're calling devils and stuff. But when you call those names, they don't know what's going on with it. Okay. All right. So this is the book of this. So what I got from this book is the wisdom of it. It's the wisdom, the name of the angels. That's the most important thing to me. It's the name of the angels, okay? It's the name of the angels and the wisdom these books have in them. There's so many story on them, okay? This book, those books just came out 2020, 2019, 2019. I believe one of them came out 2017. Let me see. 2017 or 2019. Let me see. This one came out in 2020. Okay, 2020. All right. Okay. Yes, 2020, 2015 to 2020. All right. So this book is brand new. So this book is just unsealed for us. All right. Let's go over to the name. You may want to write down the name of the angels. Okay. Fire is the Bariel or the Bariel, word of God. Wind is Rahaviel. Okay. Rahaviel. Mountains is Malachiel, which means rain of God. Rocks, Ebedel, which means servant of God. Thunder, Yatsal, coming of God. Trees, Kabodiel, glory of God. Rain, Barakel, God has blessed. As you can see, brothers, and then in Saudi Arabia, there are so many rain. There's so many flooding caused by the rain. So this angel that doing that, her name is Baal Rakel, Bawrakel. All right. That means God has blessed. Hills, regel, feet of God. Rivers, Pownell, face of God. Angel of clouds. For those of you that saw those clouds upon the face of Gaza and Palestine and that land over there. Okay. Abariel, passing of God. Dew, Anahiel, gentlest of God. Grass, Ra, Rachatzel, washing of God. So when you see a pile, there. Okay, for instance, the Ecuador chart, elder of the 24 communities, master of men's relationship with God, prayers, enemy and accuser of, herald of introspection, so all of those things, okay. So the barrier of let's see. Okay. So for instance, Rahaviel, she's the archangels of the movement of God. She's a teacher of responsibility. Her enemy is the secrets of men. Well, the priesthood of my heart. Okay, she's the herald of the thoughts of men to creation. all of those things, all of those angels, they have their own stuff in there. For instance, um, For instance, this is all the angels. This the angel of the sun. The sun is actually a being, is an angel being named Oriel. Probably my most favorite angels, because I like seeing her and stuff. Oriel, okay, her name means light of God. The oceans, Sarahel, okay. Let me see if I had the name of the winter. Okay, you see, I had the name wrong. I had the name of the winter wrong. It's Sabathil, like Sabbath. Okay, the name of the winter is Sabbath Il, Sabbath Tehil, not L, but Il, I L. Okay, it's called Sabbath Tehil. Sabbath Tehil is the angel of winter, which means snow also, which means cold, ice, stuff like that. Okay, we are in the winter. We're about to enter fall. The angel of the no, we're about to enter spring. Where's spring here? Okay, angels of animal. We went into that. Shemaiel, the moon, Emetiel, springtime. Yes, Shadash Shell. Okay, when we're on springtime, thank you. Sabathtiel. That's what it is, not Sataniel. Sabathtiel. Man, I butchered that thing. And of course, brothers, you have to know the name of the fallen angels too. You have to know their name. Okay? When that whore Paola White was calling bunch of angels, she was saying the name of those guys too. Okay, you got fallen watcher, you got 20 of them here. Okay, you got the first one is Shemyaza, Semiyaza. Okay, element. His element is meteorite. Okay, when you see meteorite, that's Semiyaza or Shemyaza. Okay, original meaning of his name. My name has seen. That's what Shemyaza meant. My name has seen. Evil teaching, pleasure. So when you do not take pleasure and addiction, when you do not take pleasure of doing something that is wicked, you're starving Shemyaza and his demons, followers. Mostly his demon. You kill a lot of them. When you don't take pleasure of doing something wicked. When you take pleasure of doing something righteous, eating some food, brothers, you do eating, you eating, you take some pleasure on that. This is good. I love it. Righteousness. But if you are eating that thing for wickedness, you're eating that food. For instance, if you stole that food from a person that can eat, and then you're happy you're eating this thing, like those people are doing over there, the people that have all the money, yet they stole, they apply for welfare, they took the welfare, then they apply for low income housing, and they love that, they enjoy it. That's wickedness. So they feed this guy. Okay, I'll receive another email. All right. There you go. One brother William, just sent the nation some. Damn. Wow. Yeah, the brother just sent the nation a beautiful picture of Sabbatiel. Okay, Sabbatiel doing her things out there. Yeah. So, and the second one, Fallen Watchers, his name is Octagoth. His element is copper. Original meaning of his name is the earth is power. And his evil teaching is alienation. Overeat. What about overeating? All right. Brothers, understand one thing about overeating. When you eat, you eat to the fullest, you good. If later on you eat again, that's not overeating. But if you full, to when the Messiah say overeating, you full, you eat, you full, and then there's food on the table. Other people haven't eat yet. You eat the food. Did you know the woman, they used to make parties? They eat until they're barely full. They have a name for that. If somebody can put this in a comment board, that I will appreciate that. I will appreciate that greatly. The woman, the Edomites woman, they used to have parties There's a god they call, what's his name of this god again? Oh man, why I forget this dude? Bakanan? Bakanan. Is it Bakanan? I believe it's Bakanan. They have the Feast of Bakanan. He's a drunk god. Bakanan was the most popular god. Zeus wasn't can somebody check this? Zeus wasn't the most popular god. Bakanan. Barakan? Man, I gotta get Bacchus. Yes, Bacchus. Bacchus, the Feast of Bacchus. And then I believe there's a name they call it. Let me see if I can get the thing right. Okay. Oops. Bakanan. Greek. Let's see. I think it's Buchanan. No, Bacchus. Let me see. Yeah, it's Bacchus. But the name of the party, Bacchanalia. There's a name they give the party when they're throwing this party. I believe the name is a Bacchanalia. A Bacchanal. Thank you. A Bacchanal. That's the name I'm looking for. A Bacchanal. Okay. Oh, brothers. You really don't want to know what those people doing the Bacchanal, man. Oh, good Lord. Yo, I read a book. I forgot the name. I was in high school. Oh man, this book went well. Not only this book went into Bacchanal, the book actually referred me to a movie. I wish I should have never watched this movie, man. So they have the Feast of Bacchanal. Okay, the Feast of Bacchanal is dedicated to the god Bacchus. Okay, the god Bacchus, because Bacchus or Bacchus was the most popular god. He was the god of party. So now, when those women, that's why the YAHAWAH despise those people. When YAHAWAH said, "Don't overeat," overeat mean the gluttony. When those people go to those Bacchanal brothers, they drink, they drink wine, they drink, they eat, they do that on purpose. Okay, they do that on purpose. They eat so much. Okay, when they have the belly so full, and then they have like a bucket, like a container, and they all went, and then they stick their fingers inside of their mouth, and then they threw up, they vomit and fill that thing, and then go back and eat again. They do it until they throw up again. And then they come back and they'll do it. They feed their God, the element, they feed on that. They get drunk. Okay, they have all sort of things going on, all sort of orgies, all sort of brothers. Oh, listen, oh my Lord. There is a video. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna bring that up. Yes, that's what they do. That's what you do when you overeat. When you eat your belly full, brothers. I gotta tell you, anybody here, the moment you eat your belly full, somebody might eat more than other people. I believe I eat more than anybody in here. But the moment my belly is filled, I'm good. I'm not gonna stick my finger in my throat and throw up and then eat again, do it again until I pass out. And whoever pass out, the God has respect unto them. That was a Bacchanal. The word orgy too. Orgy, drinking, eating, have so much sex with men, women, and beasts until you passed out. That's how their gods keep pleasure. And then we used to be masters of those things. We used to do it better than the Gentiles. Oh yes. We used to do it better than the Gentiles, man. That's why the Mosai used to be so pissed off at us, man. We like getting in. When we saw these Gentiles doing this type of nonsense, we want to participate in it. Thank you, Celia M. Thank you so much. I did not want to bring this, but thank you. For whoever want to go check it, go ahead. You'll be traumatized for life. I'm not talking about the PG-13 one. I'm talking about the rated R1. You'll be traumatized for life if you check this. The one that whoever brother or sister just posted. Back then, brothers, those people, look, the woman, oof, those people, man, they were sick. That's why Paul have to come with a bunch of rules. He have to tell them, don't do this. And we thought Paul was simple. Okay, we thought Paul was a simple man. When he says something, give me a second. All right, before I'm gonna put this book here for a moment. Let me go into this so I can bring the details. When they're having a bacchanal, brothers, not anybody can have a bacchanal. A bacchanal, you can only have a bacchanal if you are, well, quote unquote, not the elite, but you need some type of money to have a bacchanal. A bacchanal means a party, a pool party, a birthday party, a birthday bash. We still need to do this thing, brethren. They still do that. You got brothers going to Vegas, about to marry. Okay, the movie Caligula, we'll go into that movie. I didn't want to go there, but the people bought it. We'll go into this movie, horrible movie. Still this day, brethren, we still have people doing this thing. You still have that. I believe every brother's yeah, I know about Baka. I know I know about that. When they told you about overeating, that doesn't mean you eat right now and then 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, an hour later, you eat again and stuff. That's not overeating. When you overeating, you do it for a purpose. You overeating, you are under stress. Some people eat under stress. Some people do it for a certain pleasure. Okay? Some people do it to pleasure some God. Some people do it in a sense like to anger the Lord. You eat, your belly's full, and then you throw up again. Before I go into this, anybody familiar with that movie 13 Warriors with Antonio Banderas? Anybody saw that movie? Anybody saw that movie, Antonio Banderas, the 13th Warrior by Antonio Banderas? Okay. I believe Princess Lily saw that movie. Oh, probably she isn't. Anybody saw that movie? Most likely, I believe people haven't seen it. Nope, nope. Oh, good God, no. Okay, Matt Dan, thank you, Matt Dan. You know where I'm going with this. Marge, know where I'm going with that. Okay, wow. Okay, no, that's like 3 people. Thank you, Brother Daniel. Bacchanalian Feast. Okay, Brother Raymond saw that movie. Shomer, Ben Ephraim saw it. And will, okay, all right. Our people saw 13 Fravio by Antonio Banderas. This movie is actually, well, it's our people. It's based on fact. Those were movies all about the Celts, okay, the pagan, whatever they want to call them. That's what this movie was about. Remember that scene, brethren. Oh. Hi, how could I describe this scene without being all over the place with this? How? There's a dinner scene, brothers. Oh, and this movie, those things are based on historical fact, man. It's not something those people just pull out of the mind, or even worse, pull out of the butt and then show it to you. Those things, when I was reading the book, I'm like, God damn, why? There was a party, brethren, at the table. It was a feast, so to speak. At the table, they were like, let's say, they were at the table, there were like 30 men. Oh, Brother Matt Dan, oh my God, that thing was disgusting. That thing is so disgusting, brothers. Oh, they eat the food at night. And one dude, I believe one dude that was sitting next to another dude, he said something, and that other guy didn't agree with him. And then an argument broke out, and the guy killed the dude right in front of everybody. He thrust him with the sword right in front of everyone, pull his guts out. The dude fell on the table while they were eating. Everybody just like calmly keep eating. The dude died there, stayed there until the morning, brothers. The dead body was still there at the table. And when everybody woke up in the morning at the table, they took a wash pot. Okay, a wash pot. The first guy took the wash pot with the water in it. Okay, he washed his face in the same wash pot, took the same water, put it in his mouth, gargle it, put snot into it, spit on it, and pass it to the other guys. The other guys take the same pot, drink out of it, put it in his mouth, do the same thing, spit on it, wash under his armpit and stuff, and pass it to the next one. The same guy did the same till they passed the thing all around the table. And then when they give it to the Israelite brother, which is Antonio Banderas, Antonio Banderas like, yo, I'm cool, man. They're like, you good, man? It's like, my Negro, I'm fine, man. Just pass it to the next Negro. Brothers, they do that for real. They do that for real, brethren. Disgusting stuff. You know why I bought this movie? People think, oh, that was in the past. They spit on it. They still do that, brothers. There is a video. There is a video online right now. It's called Spit Something. It happened in those Eastern Europe where women naked sit in a bathtub thing, and then a bunch of people, all the villages are spitting on her, throwing mucus on her, peeing on her, and then she's bathing in it and stuff. Brothers, if you know the name of this video, put it over there. They do that for attention whores. They like doing in their filth. It pleases those angels, brethren. It pleases those fallen angels. That's how those guys get the pleasure. Yes. Those people are speeding. They're throwing loogies on that person's face. They cover her, dog. They cover all over her. She's like, oh my God, this is good. Do it to me. Do it to me. Yo, the same thing those people used to do back then, they still do it now because of those guys. Because of those name of these angels. Can somebody give me the name of that video? I think it belongs to something that said the top 10 disgusting video. I'm sorry, brother Peter, man. Yo, sometimes, brothers, you have to bring those things, man. You have to bring those things. That's how those people, and you already know. Some of our people will come up and they will say, you have no business of telling those people how to do. If they like doing this, they will do that. Next thing you know, our people will indulge themselves in that, brethren. That is why this demon right here, Shemyaza, he took pleasure in those things. That's why you gotta know why those people are doing this. They are not doing this, brothers, because, okay, they are doing this, I don't know, because of attention whoredom only. No, they are doing this, brothers, to please those demons. Brothers, you can teach those people to bathe, they anger the God. When you bathe, you anger the God. What? You clean. What the hell is this? Yeah, the brother character was a Muslim, but he was, remember, the Israelites become Muslim. And when they had the 100-year Great War. But he was an Israelite, if you know the true story. But then again, we left that. Now, because of this, brothers, because of these two things, we make the connection. It happened in the past, it still happened now. When you pleasure, it's, brothers, you listen to some music, we are here, we're laughing, we're talking and stuff like that. We have pleasure, we laugh. Those guys cannot find pleasure in that. They cannot feed on that. The ley line won't work on the favor when you're doing righteousness pleasure. Man, I'm getting so hot. Give me a second, brother. Give me a second. There we go. Brothers, those guys cannot. I want my people. The reason why we brought this type of story, brothers, it's because we want our people not to feel guilty. If they eat a little something, they listen to some rap music, they listen to something, and they think like, "Oh my God, oh I had some pleasure on this. This demon is feeding on me." Oh hell no, brothers. We won't believe certain things that I witness, brothers. Certain things that I'm reading, I'm like, this is no way. No way. No way. Okay, understand this. When they said like pleasure, it's not righteous pleasure, it's wicked pleasure. Oh boy, it's already an hour and something like this. Yeah, that's what Paul was always rebuking those people, man. When Paul went over there, like, God damn it. That's why those Israelites got so deep, they become Gentiles. That's why Paul said the only way for you to get out of this thing is to repent and be baptized with water. There's no way out of this for you, you people, you Gentiles over there. Good God. Oh, brothers, all those filth. Look, all those things, brothers, they stay. Not only they stay in your body and your spiritual body, they stay there. That's why you have to be washed away if you are this type of Gentiles. You have to understand when they sent Paul, they sent him to a specific Gentiles. Not all Gentiles are the same. You got the grafted, you got the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And the lost sheep of the house of Israel, they usually get involved with those people, okay? So things like that happen. They still happen, brothers. When those things happen, they are feeding these guys, this God right here, this watcher, this Decadochoy. Thank you for everybody that helped me with this movie, man. Certain things they put in that movie, brothers, they could never possibly come up with that stuff. It's because they read books or they've been doing it themselves. Brothers, all the stuff we just talk about, they're all real thing, man. It's nothing we're making up bow our head and stuff like that, okay? We'll go into the movie Caligula. I don't know because the people seem to discuss. Do you folks want me to go into the movie Caligula and make the connection? Yes or no? Should I keep moving? Where's my water? Damn it. There we go. Oh, I had anointed the holy temple, the Holy Spirit. All right. Okay, we got no. We got yes. Okay, no, yep, no, yes, right, carry on. Okay, the people is divided. Okay, somebody say neigh like a horse. That person know exactly where I'm going with this. It says neigh like a horse. Okay, the people are divided. We got like 50% yes and 50% no. Okay. All right. Brothers, it is good. Listen, it is disgusting, but you must know those things. You must know when certain behavior, you see those people are doing certain things, know for a fact it's connected to certain stuff. So when you see it, you're like, nah, I'm not going to get involved with that. If you remain ignorant, you probably been doing this thing yourself. You don't even know that. A member of your family probably been doing this thing. You don't know this. You don't know if you are actually secretly worshiping those gods, those watchers that we have here, brothers. Understand this. Understand those guys. Shemyaza. Let me proceed then. Okay, Shemyaza. I'm gonna tread lightly. Shemyaza, element, meteorite, original meaning of name. My name has seen evil teaching, pleasure. It's not righteous pleasure. It's not a righteous pleasure. When they say pleasure, don't be thinking if you take pleasure and celebrating the Most High, having a good party for the Most High, laugh and make movie for the Most High, it's a form of pleasure. Then you like, oh man, I'm worshiping or I'm feeding Shemyaza. No, you're not. Okay. All right. For the people that really don't want to hear me saying, anybody, the name of the movie, the movie, it's called uh 13th Raul Antonio Banderas. And the real video, it's called top 10 grossest videos on the internet. Spit video where they were spitting on that women. And the last movie is called Caligula. Okay, for those of you that don't want to listen to this, I will suggest you do take a walk for like 10-20 minutes, then you come back, or you can pause this and do something else. So let me go ahead and finish let me finish all their names, and then I'll come back to top man Shemiaza. Okay, Atagov teaches alienation. Ramtel element Cole burning stone of God teach lonely evil teaching loneliness. Kokabel phosphorus original meaning of name Prince of God teaching fear. Tahamiel marble original name intelligence of God. Originally, brothers, all of those angels, they were good angels. They were good angels, brethren. All right. So Tahamiel marble original name intelligence of God. What evil teaching? Lying. Okay. Tahamiel lying. Ramel petroleum name agitation of God. Evil teaching power of men. Daniel, okay, comets. If name of original meaning judge of God. Evil teaching mystery. So you see, this is why we need the people, the soldiers, to fight those trolls. Okay, that's why we need the soldiers to fight them, because they're gonna come here and disturb the place. All right. Daniel, brothers, when they say Daniel, okay, they don't mean the prophet Daniel. The name Daniel mean judge of God. Those are actually good names, brothers. They just got corrupt. Okay, this is the book of Remembrance of Archie, page 682. All right, I got this thing over here. Yeah, let's do this. All right, Zekel, general electricity, name flash of fire of God, evil teaching, hatred. Okay, Barakel, law of men, gleaming sword of God, evil teaching, oppression. Asahel, meteor, iron, God has made, original evil teaching, war. Hermoni, sulfur, of Mount Hermon, evil teaching, false authority. Material, mercury, the rain of God, the rain, like the water rain. Okay, evil teaching, pollution. And then you can know, brothers, understand, when you get the evil teaching, you know for a fact all those guys are the one who teach the people how to make pollution, how to force authority, how to make war, how to oppress other people, racism, hatred, how to hide mystery, power of men, and all that. You understand those guys? Those are the top bosses, okay? Ananel, uranium, cloud of God, mistrust. Satawel, fermentation, winter of God, illusions. Okay, like the TVs and stuff, movies like that. That doesn't mean they are wrong, brothers. Okay, it's just an illusion, give you the illusion, mostly spiritual illusion. All right. Samsiel, arsenic, notch, battlement of God, illness. That's the one that make you sick and all that. Okay. Sariel, lead, crescent of God, doubt. Meal, still, perfection of God, conformity. This is a very bad one, conformity, to make you feel comfortable. Some people will not break their comfortability to worship the Most High. Some of our brethren, they are too comfortable out there, man. They are too comfortable out there because this demon is overseeing. You make them feel comfortable. Teach them the evil teaching of conformity or conformity, whatever that is. Turiel, gold, rock of God, self-glory. A lot of our people had this demon over them, too real, the self-glory. I want the glory for myself. I want the glory for the Gentiles. What that fellow name again? Bill Gates is doing this. I am doing this. I'm the Gentile. Self-glory. Yomiel, aluminum, day of God, laziness. Laziness. Yomiel, evil teaching of laziness. Don't want to do anything. Don't go to work. Don't do anything. Just stay in the house, smoke weed, and get high. What's up, dude? Yomiel. Yahadiel, Tom writing, God will guide, evil teaching, death. Now, we're going to stay on the main man. He's the leader, Shemyaza. There are 20 of them. Shemyaza for pleasure. Brothers, understand that when you are a righteous man, either you are a wicked man, there are certain places you are not supposed to go. You're not supposed to be there. The family got me? As a righteous man, there are certain places you're not supposed to be there. Everybody got that right? As a righteous woman, there are certain places. Thank you, more books. Thank you. You ripped the word right out of my mouth. What you're calling strip club brothers, back then they used to call them temple prostitutes. Well, strippers. They used to call them temple. People think like that when they say temple, they have to worship God in there. Oh, hell no. There are many temples. A prostitution temple, a sacrifice temple. Today we call them church. We call them strip club. We call them bar. We call them whorehouse. We call them supermarket. We call them... Back then, they were called temples. When they say Lamech of Cain went to the temple prostitute, that doesn't mean he went to a temple where they praised God and there was a prostitute there. Nope, sir. Lamech went to a strip club. There are certain places you're not supposed to be there. Why? Because those places are set up in certain part of the ley line to feed certain spirits. Now we have the knowledge, we understand that if you go in this spot, brothers, even though you're not going there, look, all right, I'll be the guilty one who say this, but brothers, I'm talking about the men now. When you go to a strip club, which I've been to strip club because I had my business. I had a lot of customers that I did business with strip club, but I never understand the fact that I have to go to these women and I have to pay these women to dance on me, and I'm not even allowed to have sex with her. Some brothers went over there and spent $30,000 in one night. Okay, this rapper went to that one in Miami. He spent $100,000 in one night on some women, beer, money, drink. $100,000, brothers. Now, we're not holier than thou. I'm not saying if a brother here, you working in a strip club as a security guard, or like you working in there as a janitor, brother. I'm not telling you to leave your job because, okay, this is that. You have to understand, if you go there purposely for this purpose, you're going purposely for this quote unquote deeds. You're going over there to fulfill this desire. That means, spiritually speaking or physically speaking, you are contributed to the feeding of this quote unquote Shemyaza fellow. Okay, brethren, I'm talking to the brothers. I'll talk about the sisters too. Some sisters are, okay, well, I'm a stripper, so you want me to stop stripping? Okay, what? You are a stripper? And you probably just stumbled upon my page. How are you a righteous woman and then yet, I'm stripping for the Most High? Okay, you know what? Go ahead. I don't have any. Go ahead. Get out of here. Look, brothers, we're not holier than thou. Understand, some of our people, they do this thing without knowing. They think when they go to a strip club, brothers, and then they go over there again. Brothers, please, I'm stressing this. Yeah, this is not holier than thou. Okay, I'm saying this. There are certain places, if you're a righteous man, you're not supposed to go there. Even if your friends say, I'll pay for you, I'll pay this, I'll pay that, you're not supposed to go there. You might go there if you have business there. Let's say you're a Uber driver, and then you went over there, you pick up somebody, that person become a customer. And every night, every Friday night, you go pick up that person. That's good. But then again, for you to go there, that happened to me. For you to go there and then go inside, waiting for this person, and then thinking like those spirits won't come over you. They will come over you. They will seduce you. They will seduce you, brethren. Okay? Now you go to this place and somebody invited you, another poor Negro, another poor brother inviting you to a strip club, spending $400-500. Next thing you know, tomorrow morning they can't pay their rent. I never understand that. I never get it. Like, what is it? Am I going to sleep having sexual intercourse with this woman? Why am I giving this woman money to dance for me? When you do this type of thing, brothers, on purpose, you are feeding this fellow right there, Shem Yaza. Understand this. Be extremely careful, brothers. Listen, I'm not saying if you're working there, if you're going there to do something, you're a contractor, a general contractor, they contract you to repair or build a strip club. You go ahead, you repair it, you build it. This is my job, I'm done. But if you go there with the intention in your mind, in your spirit, man, I want to see this, I want to see breasts and stuff and things. Let these women seduce you, play with your soul and feeding on your soul. The ley line is wrap around you like a snake, feeding upon you. A lot of these things, man. So be careful. Now, with that being said, with that out of the way, certain things, okay, let's not put that out of the way yet. There are multiple strip club. There are multiple. They even have strip club for the blind. They had blind women doing it's amazing when you're watching, like, what the hell, what is this? They have strip club for handicapped people missing limb and all that, all kind of freak stuff going on. And they have male strip club for gay men. Remember, I told you I stay close to a city called Wilton Manor. It's a gay community, loaded with male gay club. Okay? It's crazy, man. And like I told you this story before, a brother, he was in the truth, and then he was a security guard. And when the gay men are getting in the club, he has to type them down, make sure they're not they're not having any gun. So when the gay men are coming, when he becoming the truth, he doesn't want to touch them. And then he keep telling them, okay, go ahead. They're like, oh, you sure want to, what if I'm hiding some stuff? Say, nigga, get your ass in there, man. I don't want to touch you and stuff. So he find out, I can't be touching those guys. They left. Yes. I was watching something on Twitter. There was a blind woman. She's a stripper. I believe the strip club for the blind actually have to touch. My God, oh God. Brothers, oh good God. They have strippers. They are a little person, okay, very little, small. They're like dwarf. They got dwarf strip club. It's my God. It's all good. They even have senior citizens strip club where you got a bunch of retiree women, all men. It's let's not go into this. It's just oh good God. Yeah, yes, there's a lot of scumbag men pretend to be blind to go there, and then they get beat. They get beat, brothers. A lot of men like, oh, I'm blind, so I really need to touch things to do stuff. And then they ask them for the blind card, they can produce them, and then they beat the spirit out of them. Brothers, there are so many things going on in this world. That's why those demons are feeling like that. That's why certain place, brethren, tonight. Okay, I'm not saying this so my brothers start wearing dark glasses and then go on those places because they want to touch things. I'm not saying that. I'm bringing a point why it is important to know the name of the good angels and the name of the bad one. And when you see people are indulging themselves in certain behaviors, you know that they're feeding those guys. Okay? Now, all of those stuff I bring it because I want to get into this movie called Caligula. Caligula was actually real. They made it into a movie, but it was actually real. It was actually real. Well, I'm not gonna go into the history of Caligula, the King Caligula, and the Caesar, Caligula Caesar. He was an emperor of Rome back then in the time of YAHAWAH. And then he was crazy, like all the emperors. He was crazy, and he had a horse. Okay, this dude has a horse. He made the horse his right hand man. Okay, he used to when he's going to take like very important decision, he will ask the horse. He will say, "Horsey, what do you think of this matter? Should I go to war with those people? Should I do this?" And the horse will shake his head like, "Yes, all right then." And then we'll go ahead and slaughter a bunch of people because of a freaking horse that he had. Okay? Okay, the name Caesar, brothers, okay, the name Caesar is like king. Caesar mean like emperor. It mean like king. That's what it means. There are many Caesars. Yeah, that guy was nuts. Again, all those stuff that Caligula used to do, his father, can somebody tell me what his father name was? His father name was his father was worse than him. Was he worse than the father? No, he was worse than the father. The father was bad too. That guy was mad. Caligula was straight up mad. That's what the Messiah said, "I'm gonna put a messed up nation on top of your head." That guy was mad. He hang out with his horse like he was hanging out with some dude. He sleep in the same bed with his horse. He's eating. He got the horse next to the table, eating with him, sitting like a human. Okay. Then again, pleasure. Those guys, they used to what you are calling. Well, let's pull it down a little, make this acceptable. Well, let's call it a strip club. But in that strip club, things go down in there. They have their guards, brethren. When they have their bacchanal, they have their guards. Okay. The guys they will come up and then they will take they will choose one of the Israelites men, and they will take this Israelites men. They say, "You are my wife, and I'm gonna make you into a woman," and they pull a Bruce Jenner upon the brother without anesthesia, without none of these things. That's what they used to do to our brothers. They cut the brother up, dress him like a woman, and then make him into somewhat a temple prostitute. That's the type of nonsense they used to do back then. Still now they are doing this. Yeah, Bahal. Yeah, they're still doing now. Till now, you got organizations that are going to the ghettos or giving young boys great to have sex change. Well, except back then they would just grab you and then cut that thing off. Brothers, till now, they have organizations out there that promote this nonsense. They will come in the hood. They will look for the weakest brother, the most backward brother, and then they will pay for your surgery. You're going to have to pay that back. They will pay for your surgery. Till now, brothers, you got some of our brothers. Okay, Cecilia, I want to go into eunuchs. I understand there's a big difference between a eunuchs and a temple prostitute. A lot of people think eunuchs, you actually have to get your wing cut off. It's not like that. There's eunuch that they have to cut your member off, and there's eunuch that the men, they trust them with the women because they know it's against the law to sleep with those women. Brother Daniel, the prophet Daniel, in the book of Nebuchadnezzar 2 tablet, was a eunuch. The reason why they put Daniel, it was a eunuch in that time was a name, was a derogative name, like a nigger. Israelites men. They were calling them name eunuchs. That's why they make Daniel a eunuch over the women, because it was against Daniel God to have sex with Gentiles women. So Daniel will have died, just like Joseph. Joseph would prefer to die before he had sex with the king, his master's wife. They were calling those men eunuch. They're like, are you out of your mind, man? You don't want to have sex with these beautiful women? They called them eunuchs. It was a derogative term, just like calling a black man a nigger. What's up, you nigger, man? That's what that's the facade of the eunuchs. And they got the other eunuchs that they know those men, they were rapists. They like to have sex with women all the time. So they cut off their wings and then they make them seeing other women just to antagonize them. Just like, damn it, I got a bunch of women with me. I can do nothing with them because my member is cut off. That's what they in the book of the Nebuchadnezzar tablet 2, Daniel was made into a eunuch. Yeah, they want to worry about brother Daniel humping the women because it's against the law. It's against the law. That's why they like to having Israelite priest men guarding their women, because they won't do anything with them. They will call them eunuchs. There's many facade with the word eunuchs. But then again, let's go back to the movie Caligula, brothers. Okay, with the movie Caligula, whatever. Caligula was real. Caligula was real. You know what they used to do back then? Caligula, this is pretty disturbing, but I'm going to say it in a way only us adults can understand. Caligula used to have on the movie. Caligula, they show you Caligula. It's real, brothers. They used to do things like that. They took a bunch of women that are breastfeeding, okay? Nurturing women, a bunch of nurturing women with their babies, and then they would put them close to a pool. Okay, they would put them sit down and colon next to a pool, and then they were nurturing their babies. And then the emperor will go ahead, and those were Israelites women, brethren. That's what our people used to go through, man. Don't take these 400 years or our captivities for a joke, man. Our people went through a lot, man. You have to respect that. You have to respect that. For those of you who know where I'm going with this, the emperor used to go swimming in the pool naked, and then he will come up next to those nurturing women. And then while the woman is nurturing this baby, he will replace the woman's breast with something else. Things like that happen, man. They used to make our Israelites brothers going through hell. That's how messed up those people are, because they receive their orders from those guys, from the Shemyaza, Satan, and all that, and all the stuff. Yes, they're still doing that, brethren. They're still doing things like that. You got some of our women willingly doing things like that just to please them. That's why when you read those stories, they make you think like, oh, those were the pagans that were doing this to. Those were some slave they bought. And then when you went through the book you are reading, you said those were Israelite babies, man. They used to take our men and then make them drink wine until they can't drink again. Then they split their belly open and then let all the wine fell over, man. Understand this. You went through a lot. Don't ever let anybody say, man, show me this, show me that, show me this, show me that. Check up somebody and happen. That's why those people got double. They used to do a lot of that is because those gods, those watchers required that. Don't get it twisted, brethren. They still have these things going on. Yeah, they feed your kids to alligators. Pharaoh was doing that the first. He said throw all the Hebrew boys in to the crocodiles. Thank you. That's why we cannot do what they do, brethren. Still to these days, they do things like that. You got some of our people are desperate just to please those people, and they will do things like this. They call them another thing, but they're still doing things like that. That is why it is good when you pray the Father, you pray open for the destruction, because those people are wicked. Oh, yes, they went through a lot. Our people went through a lot, man. That is why the behavior of those Gentiles, man, you cannot imitate them. You cannot do what they do, brothers. That's why the Most High tell you to stay holy, stay separate. Don't be hanging out with those people, brothers. You really don't want to know what those people are doing when they're behind closed door. You really don't want to do this, man. Set apart. Yes, thank you. That is why you're not supposed to be in the middle of those people, hang out with them and stuff. You don't know what kind of stuff this person been involved and brought all that messed up, nasty energy and then rub it on you, shaking your hand, give you a hug and all that. Boo! I don't know where you been, man. For the past 31 years, I've been in this temple. It's clean. Yes, I did some few stuff, but nothing like this, Bridget. That's why you're not supposed to stay in the midst of them. That's why when you stay in the neighborhood, they got all kind of party things going on over there. You know what the hell is going on here? Demons are all over. And then if you stay next to somebody else, brothers, those things are getting onto you. Yes, they will transferring their demons upon you. That's why you're not supposed to shake those people's hand. Your hand is very powerful. That's why the brother, when he walk, that's why when the brother just got out of jail, the first thing that he did, he lift up a rock, he smashed was Jesus in his face and break both of his hand. When somebody shake your hand, it means a lot. You can transfer spirit through your hand by shaking people's hand. Don't be around those people, man. Yes, the movie Spartacus. It's all based on Hebrews, the Maccabees, and all that. You don't know what those people been doing. You don't know your boss or somebody you met in the street or some random person. You don't know what those people been doing, man. Again, brothers, I'm not saying to be very defensive. I'm not saying like when you're in the street, be like, oh, don't touch me, don't touch that. What I'm saying, brethren, don't willingly get involved with those people. If you are doing some business, we sign a contract and stuff like that. That guy want to shake your hand, we shake hand for a contract. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. We signed this and stuff. We good. You have a nice day. Thank you. Okay? But if you're doing this with a wicked mind, and then you want to meet this guy that has so many women, you want to shake his hand so you can touch his hand so the women can see, oh, you touch this great guy, this pimp or whatever and stuff. Okay? Yes, certain things those people do, we cannot repeat them here, man. Certain things, certain stuff that I read those books, they're not fiction. They're all facts book. I'm like, oh, hell no. No, 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 not me. Understand this, brothers. Okay? You have to be very careful when you're on those people, man. That's what I can guarantee you. Most people that are watching here, they really don't want to be around those people. They really don't want to be. Give me a second. I believe I received an email. Boy, I received a lot of emails. I was I was not paying attention. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Somebody hold me about the story of Lamech of Cain. I haven't tell the I passed on it, but I didn't tell the story. Mhm. Okay. All right. I haven't tell the story of Lamech of Cain because it's a lot. There's the book of Lamech of Cain and there's the book of Archie, which I haven't finished yet. Yes, brothers, the Christmas parties. A lot of them going to go to Christmas party. You don't know what this person been doing in those Christmas parties, man. Those drinks, brethren, those wine, those rose, they got all sort of things in them, including men's sperm. They got all sort of things in them. Yes, that's all. I'm not saying if you can make your own wine, better. If you can go to the local winery and buy your local stuff, better. Don't ever buy brand stuff. What the rappers are saying about it. They got all sort of things in them, all sort of like messed up things to get people hooked up. Yes, they do that, brothers. That's why I told my people, don't drink it. If you can, don't drink and smoke. Yeah, Caligula actually murdered his own, I believe his own uncle or grandparents. Well, he was trying to murder him, and then the king woke up, the emperor woke up, and then his protege murdered him for it's a bunch of bull, man. Murder the guy for him. Brothers, be very careful, man. Okay, don't deal with those people like this. That's why you have to stay holy. I mean, that means you have to stay separate. All right. So everybody clear on the name of the angels, the name of the angels of the sun, the name of the watchers. Be careful. Okay. I don't want everybody like if you eat a little food, you full, and then you get some ice cream, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm feeding this guy. That's not what it is. Those guys don't take pleasure on this. All right. They took pleasure on things that you have to intentionally do it for the evil purposes. Everybody clear on that? Everybody clear on the pleasure thing? Everybody clear on certain place you're not supposed to go, certain people you're not supposed to touch and be around them, staying in the midst of them. Everybody understand that the ley line is causing a hell of a lot accident. Everybody understand that the barrier, the angels, was in the midst of them. Everybody got that before we close this. I'm 12 minutes late. I usually wanted to bring this at 1 hour and a half. I'll tell the story of Lamech another time. I haven't tell it yet. All right, then. I see the people got it. They understand. All right. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for being here with us tonight. Okay. Remember, don't be around those people, man. Okay. Please click the like button. If I will give the blessing. All right. So next Thursday we're going to fast, brethren. We're going to fast for New Year. You see what happened when we fast? A big explosion happened. So we're going to fast for the New Year. Yes. We will tell the story of Lamech. Okay. The story of Lamech is too big. Okay. It's way too big. It's like a bunch of books. So I already told that story many times, but we will go to it. I'm trying to make it like stuff like that. Yeah, I see the thing about the new corona, the gonorrhea things. That's more reason, the super gonorrhea. That's more reason to stay the hell away from those people, man. I don't know why some of the 2/3 want to be in the midst of those people, man. And brothers, again, my apology if the stories come a little bit, well, not a little bit. My apology if the stories come too gross for you because certain times you have to go into this, man. You have to go into that and explain how nasty and backward those people are. And you're not supposed to be shaking hand and sleeping, having congregation with those people. All right, my apology for this, brothers and sisters. Please forgive me for that because we had to go into this. All right. All right, brothers. Thank you for being here. Everybody that being here with us, and I hope to seeing you guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. at 12 p.m. Okay. Yeah, we must know. We must know how the. You got to know, brothers. I know it's disgusting, but you have to know those things. So when you see people are doing that twerking thing, twerking, people think like twerking is some type of like thing. Those people just now come out of it. Okay, twerking is another. They used to do that back then. They used to call it mapuka. They're still doing it, mapuka. That's what twerking is. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, brothers. Thank you for being here. All right, brothers, thank you so much. All right then. All praises, one, two, three. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. All praises. All right, type it in the comment, brothers and sisters. Give him all praises, okay? Father is working on the behalf of us. The covenant has been restored. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. Brothers, make sure you guys read. You read your book. If you have this book, read it, okay, brothers? Thank you. All praises to the Most High, Yahawah, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Shalom. I see you guys tomorrow at 12 for the prayers.